I wanted to give y'all a message real quick. Don't be too hard on yourself. Ease up. I know the way that many promote spirituality or religion or whatever you believe in is like journeying to a path of perfection. And I know many times that puts unnecessary pressure on us to feel like we have to be perfect. Because sometimes people will have ultimatums for us, or sometimes scare us into quote unquote changing because maybe they feel uncomfortable. But understand this, healing is never something that's linear. And as long as you walk up on the journey and you keep on progressing, things will not always be the same. Meaning you will not always look the same, you will not always talk the same, but make sure that you authentically you. And that's all that matters at the end of the day. Because the world needs you and what you can bring to this world. Not some clone, not somebody out here regurgitating knowledge, because a lot of us do that. I've been guilty of regurgitating knowledge before, and I get it. Sometimes it's hard to be yourself in a world that hates you, or it's perceived that they hate you. But the worst thing you can do in this world is not shine your light. Because I'm gonna be real with y'all. And I'm making the core advancement, I was too hard on myself. I was in my head about even dropping it because it was too vulgar. And I know that I have friends that really don't, that really don't like that vulgarness, or really don't, you know what I'm saying, like a certain type of style. But then I told myself it wouldn't be real to me, because initially I was planning to drop my project on my mother's birthday, which was July the 29th, instead of my birthday. But the funny thing is, I make projects in honor of her all the time. And I get, you know what I'm saying, the whole want to honor my mama thing. But in this journey, it's a journey of self. And I know my mama's with me and she supports every move that I make. So I had to be real with myself and tell myself, are you going to overthink your greatness? Because you are already great. I don't care if you're not at a certain amount of followers or whatever. Or are you going to embody that greatness that you talk about all the time? Because the last thing I ever want to do is be performative as someone who embodies this spirituality, or somebody who embodies this spiritual life. And it's not for the people's sake, it's for my sake. Because I can be performative and still give people gems and shit like that. But I'm not going to see no change in my life. Everybody worry about the quote unquote messenger and where it comes from and shit like that. Shit, nigga, I can learn some shit from a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? If a crackhead told me some common sense, I'm gonna listen to it. Sometimes it's more about, did you peep the message? And the reason for you being able to embody your message is because you gotta live with knowing and not doing. A nigga who listens to all the gems that you put out, shit, they may come into a gold mine. It's not even necessarily about who's walking they walk perfectly, I might add. Because let's be honest, man, shit, man, it be some days I wake up and, them thoughts creep in. Them negative ass thoughts creep in. And some days I want to be light, and then some days I want to cuss a motherfucker out. It's about being aware of what you're doing. See, I had those thoughts. I ain't gonna lie to you. But one thing I try to do, I don't always do it, but I catch myself in the midst of those thoughts, and I question myself in the midst of those thoughts. Like, is this valid? Where is this coming from? And I give myself grace, because I realize if I don't give myself grace, then I'm gonna walk around not giving the next man grace. And who am I not to give the next man grace when I done fucked up so many times in my life? Nigga, I look like a hypocrite out here. But yeah, to get back on topic though, I had to be able to live with myself and know, like, I'm over here preaching this message, about not overthinking things, and here I am just overthinking, like, the release of my project. I tell myself, I'm like, I don't care whatever number it's to do. I don't care how people receive it. This is the expression of me right now. So let me drop it. And whatever happens, I'm fine with dealing with the repercussions of it, because I can live with myself. Don't you ever get to a point in life where you can't live with yourself. Because many people out here, because many people didn't take the steps that they wish that they took in their life. And now they looking back mad at the world. And that's a terrible place to be in. And I've been there plenty of times. Start resenting people that's out here doing better than you, or perceived to be doing better than you, because sometimes even that's an illusion. And I get it, man. And I get it. You probably got every reason to be in your head about shit. Nigga, I got every reason to be in my head about some of the shit that I be in. But I told myself, I'm not gonna let that shit stop me. I'm not gonna let it affect my love for people. Sure, I may hate your flesh. I may hate the flesh part of you, but I gotta be able to see the divine qualities within you in order for me to even coexist with you. And if I can't do that, then there's something wrong with me. And I have to check my heart. Because in this world, you're free to do whatever you want to do. The problem comes whenever people try to make you feel like, oh, you supposed to be this. You don't have to be this. The only thing that's expected of you is to be you. Point blank, period. Once I figured it out, man, my healing path has been so much easier. Like, I've been talking to people, about what I've been through in my life, and they helped me break it down. And a lot of people don't even give me no room to even make excuses. And I love those people in my life that they call me out my bullshit. They're like, hey, nah, we ain't gonna let you. But they don't do it in a way where it's like, oh, you gotta be this. They remind me it's all right to be frustrated. Don't let that frustration become your identity. You know who you are. Embody that. You'll see your world around you will fit that narrative. If you ever feel like you need to change that narrative, then it's always open for you to change it. One thing I learned is there's some situations or things that happen in life that you just can't control. But what you can control is how you look at it. And that's what they mean by seeing the divine in everything. Think about that.